So you clicked on this link because you want to know all about charter schools in Colorado Springs. Stay tuned. We are going to talk you through the difference of a charter school versus traditional and show you 4 of them that we love in North Colorado Springs. Oh, and one downtown.
Laurie and Kalene here in sunny Colorado. It's pretty sunny today. We are over here showing you guys, we're actually at TCA, the Classical Academy, so we're going to show you that charter school here in a minute. But if it's your first time to our channel, hit the subscribe button or the bell, as we're going to go over everything you want to know and more about living in Colorado Springs. Reach out. We help people make the move all the time. Helped 6 this last weekend. Absolutely love it.
Busy week.
And you become our friends and family. To our events, and we love you, so give us a call or text anytime. We'll help you get some good equity, good choices here in Colorado Springs. 719-639-3393.
Welcome to Colorado Springs in the spring, where we have beautiful weather but a little bit of wind until the peak is done with its snow.
Yep.
But
so you
beautiful
can
weather. Yep, right there. So once the snow melts off that peak, typically that's when the wind dies down here. So, and we don't get crazy wind, but there's
windy today.
about this.
Just right here in this hill.
Yeah.
So Classical Academy is behind us. We're going to show you 4 great options for a private school and 3 charter schools. So we always talk about, the public school system here.
It's great.
It is great, but a lot of people also opt for charter schools. So what does that look like? This one behind us is one of the most popular. So we're going to show you TCA. We're going to show you St. Gabriel's, which is a private Catholic school. We're going to show you Monument Academy, and then New Summit Charter School.
And I will say, charter schools, the ones we are highlighting, it does not cost you any extra to enroll your children here. Private schools, there could be fees associated with that.
Right, so I'm not going to give away all my details in my fun research that I did in talking to clients and my online research, but we're going to go show you them firsthand and maybe some of the footage of the neighborhoods around them as well. So if you're thinking of, you want to live by those schools, what those neighborhoods look and feel like. So let's go take a look. All right, so number 1 on our list is the Classical Academy. Very sought after. I think sometimes when families get pregnant, they get on the list for the Classical Academy.
Not even joking.
No, so this is one of the northern campus ones. You can see they have great facilities, amazing views.
K through 12.
K through 12, large school here, sits right up here in North Gate, and they do have uniforms. They are the Titans. But they are, it's a charter school, so there is no cost to attend as long as you can get on. I have had clients who, wanted to have a tour and get on when their kids are in middle school and high school, and it was full.
So one of our clients moved in the neighborhood right across the way. She had 3 children. One of them got into the Classical Academy right away. Her other 2 are on wait lists. So as of her first year here in Colorado Springs, she is dropping off, full disclosure here, dropping off at 3 different school buildings.
Yeah.
So she can see the end in sight. She definitely wants all 3 of them here. She likes it's more of a classical education. They use different curriculums. What are the rules between charter schools versus public schools, Laurie?
I'm not the complete expert, but they don't have to follow a lot of the state guidelines as far as testing or regulations for teachers. They can kind of make their own rules. I know that's a very vague description. So they're just kind of their own entity.
They can apply for their own grants and their own funding on top of what the state has already given them. So I know a lot of times they're very well funded. So they can have their own administration, they can have their own superintendents, they can make their own calls on a lot of things that bigger districts maybe have to go, they're ran kind of from the top down. I think that it's more individual.
Right. So the next one we're going to show you after this is going to be the Monument Academy one. But I want to show you some of the homes up here in this Northgate area. So if you are looking at our videos, some of the videos would be anything that has to do like with Northgate in the north, the farm, flying horses around here, Northgate Highlands. Ahead of us is, you can just go north from here and we can head up that way and show them. But a lot of restaurants, a lot of up and coming. There's that new amphitheater coming in this area, Top Golf. A lot of development going on in this north area near the Classical Academy.
Well, and I will say for the Classical Academy, for enrollment, it does not put you higher up on the list if you live in a neighborhood. You know, it's not the D20 admission process. And so you will have to go to each of these schools' websites and look and read through what their admission process is. Because they're a charter school, it is different than public school.
Same with transportation. You pretty much have to provide your own transportation to these schools.
Hence all the
cars
around.
All the mommies and daddies picking up their kids and dropping them off. So it is a very involved community up here at TCA. So if you are thinking, you know, you want to talk about some of these options, you know, let us know. We help clients do it all the time, pros and cons, different areas. So what are you looking for there,
My
Kalene?
phone.
Oh.
Somewhere.
It's in here
my
somewhere.
pocket.
Oh.
Oh, you're filming me still.
I do, yep. She didn't know that I was filming
We're
her.
going to be driving and showing you.
So we're going to be, I'll hop you on here in a second. This is Monument Academy. Monument Academy is a charter school in District 38, one of the only charter schools, main charter schools here in the Lewis Palmer Monument area. So you can see right now it's it is now through K through 12, and it was founded in 1996, so there will be 2 campuses.
But it's interesting to me, didn't you pull numbers? They have, like, it's kind of a smaller school. I think there was under 900 kids total.
Yeah, through K through 12, and then, you know, that second campus actually is in Colorado Springs, and so they're a fast-growing charter school here in the area. Like I said, tuition free. And here are some.
Oh, and they are also in uniform.
And so we're going to show you some of the houses around here. But if you want Monument and you want a great charter academy, this is a good option here in Monument. And a lot of our clients zone in on this charter academy for their kiddos. So housing near the Monument Academy, this is a classic neighborhood. You have Jackson Creek, you have the Forest Lakes. If you want to look at some of those videos, Sanctuary Point is also a great option here near the Monument Academy.
So this isn't particularly Jackson Creek, but on a map it's virtually the same. To be honest, I don't remember the name of this specific neighborhood, but they are a little bit newer homes, like built after 2000 to 2010. Some of them have incredible views. They do have parks scattered throughout the neighborhoods, small HOA, just for Covenant and Fort Smith and trash. There is no clubhouses and all of that up here, but there is a YMCA very close, the Tri-Lakes YMCA.
Yep.
But these homes, I would say anywhere from high 600s all the way to high 800s to get into these neighborhoods, but literally right across the street from Monument Academy.
Right, so this home in front of us is going to have great views, but it might also have, you know, maybe a look of the highway as well. But it's just funny how different Pikes Peak looks from this angle. You have a little peak of the peak here, just because you're a little bit more north than Colorado Springs. It just changes the view of Pikes Peak. But a great option, especially if you want to hop on the highway here and go north. Castle Rock is only like 20 minutes away. And newer homes here in that Monument area
Under
too.
$1 million.
In Lewis Palmer, if you look at like niche.com, polls in whether you choose a charter school or District 38, one of the top school districts here in the Pikes Peak region.
Absolutely.
New Summit Charter School. It's in Briargate. We run a Facebook group called Colorado Springs What's Going On, and asked a lot of our members, I was like members, what charter schools they love and recommend, and this one kept coming up over and over again. There is Ford Frick Park right here to the right, and then the school, it's a new school. They're adding a huge addition. It's kind of right behind these pine trees here. I don't know if they're adding a gym, but it is a K through 8 school. There is no high school yet here in District 20. So no transportation to this area. Again, a free charter school in this area. There is a lot of attendance in this charter school. It's pretty sought
always
after.
do have quite a bit of traffic here, so they must be doing something right.
Yeah, so you're right here. Rampart High School is probably the closest high school to this area, but a great new charter school option here in the northern Colorado Springs area near Briargate. Pretty sought after is New Charter Summit. There's little basketball hoops back here, and we're going to show you some of the neighborhoods around here. If you are thinking of, you maybe want a charter school, where do you live that's close by, since you're going to have to transport your kids to and from this area. But we're going to show you Charleston Place, which is real close to here, and what that looks like to live in this area.
Charleston Place is close to here. Some other smaller neighborhoods in Briargate. You also have some townhome and condo living very close to here. And then, what was the other neighborhood I was thinking of? Oh, where Navigation Way is. What is that called?
Navigation Way? Which one is that?
Navigation Way, across the street from you in front of Rampart.
Windjammer. Yeah, Windjammer. Fairfax is a close neighborhood. Somerset.
Look, they look like little duckies crossing the road.
I wish my kids were cute and little.
And they're going over to Ford Frick. How fun.
So yeah, they're always utilizing that park over there. They're actually doing some new builds on top of this hill as well. Not homes. I think they're gonna be more like a townhome style. But that development just started just a little bit ago as well. You have Rampart Park, which I live close to here. And there's my husband and I go for walks.
There's BMX parks, yep. There's dog parks, there's the traditional park equipment, there's fields. That park is huge, Rampart Park.
And overlooks the whole Front Range. Like when I go for a walk there, it takes my breath away sometimes, especially in the summer with the wildflowers. The fall is gorgeous. Don't turn here, you're gonna turn into a business. I'm guiding Kalene back to the Charleston Place. But these are neighborhoods, no HOA. Home prices are usually going to be in the 500s all the way up to mid 700s, depending upon size of home and location.
A girl on our team, I think, is going to be having a listing coming up here. Cute little ranch house. I think it's about 5 bedrooms, mid 500s. Great value.
And a lot of these homes have great views. If you notice, as we drive in here, we're going to keep climbing up. And so some of these homes straight ahead here in that Charleston Place neighborhood overlook the entire Front Range. I can see anywhere from the San De Cristo Mountains. I can see Garden of the Gods. I can see the whole Front Range from the back of my house, just from the way it's situated. I'm going to kind of zoom in here and show you, just some of these homes that sit in those ridges that have great views. So we talk about lifestyle here, and school choices and areas to live. And right behind us here is some great patio homes, that low maintenance living from the upper 400s here. And so these are some of the homes as we get into Charleston Place that may have some amazing views depending upon how that home is situated.
Well, and it does. The community itself kind of goes up a hill. So it's almost like first row, second row, third row. Yeah. And then depending on if it faces the correct way, you can get some killer views like Laurie has off her back patio. So my driveway will have a foot of snow, and these homes will have all the sun and look like they're living like on the beach life.
But you have the view.
But I have the view, so the trade-off.
The trade-off.